Hi everyone, my name is Danny, and today I'm talking about the 19 films I watched during October of 2020. Now this is a huge list, so let's jump into it. This film has charm. It's funny. However, this was produced by SNL? No wonder it feels like an SNL sketch. A pretty decent first and second act, and a mediocre third act. I'm giving this film a 5.5 out of 10. While some of the screenplay and some of the acting, like Ray Liotta's acting, is pretty bad, I had fun watching this film, whether it was the Disney Channel cameos or the running gags. I'm giving this film a 5.5 out of 10. So Bazinga Guy and Spock are really good actors, and there's gay representation throughout the film, but... Sorry, excuse me. Oh man, I'm feeling tired. So yeah, it feels like I'm watching a really good play that's making me fall asleep. It's really well made, but it just makes me sleepy. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. Bill Murray and Rashida Jones' chemistry is fantastic in this film as the dad-daughter relationship. But Jenny Slate is underutilized and... I'm sorry guys. I'm just feeling very tired. But I almost fell asleep at the 1 hour mark of this film. And I felt like nothing was happening. I'm giving this film a 6.5 out of 10. Man, okay, I feel much more better. I feel much more energized after the boring 2 movies. Anyway, this film. This is probably one of the worst films I've watched this year. This film was so bad, I was about to post a 15-minute rant, but I didn't. And this film still lives rent-free in my head. The executive producer of this film is Seth MacFarlane. Seth, just stick to animation. I'm giving this film a 1 out of 10. The scenes are beautiful to look at, and Lily James and Armie Hammer's chemistry is great, but... Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, nothing was happening. I was beginning to fall asleep at the 20-minute mark of this film. And seriously, what's up with films making me sleepy? What is up with it? I'm giving this film a 4 out of 10. I watched this film because it was trending on Netflix, and there's a stack of DVDs for this film at my local Walmart and Target. People on social media said that this movie sucks because the feminists are controlling Hollywood. Please stop being misogynistic. That's not the reason why this film sucks. This film just straight up sucks. This film sprinkled in a couple of F-bombs and added 7 PG-13 naughty scenes, and boom! Now it's rated R. The OG Greg Heffley didn't do anything in this film, and Danny Trejo is in this film because the filmmakers needed a Mexican to play the school's janitor. Racist. I'm giving this film a 1 out of 10. This film's going to win a lot of awards, and it's already a top 5 film for me. The performances are fantastic, the screenwriting is quick, and it's great. Of course it's great, it's Sorkin. Some people criticize Aaron Sorkin's directing, and while there's some scenes I did not like, some scenes gave me goosebumps, and that's due in part to Sorkin's directing. I'm giving this film a 9.5 out of 10. To be honest, I only watched this film because of Sabrina Carpenter. She's good in this film, and Finn Argus was great in this film. Despite some issues with the story and how the film had a lot of liberties compared to the real-life events, it's another well-made teen drama. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. This film had no reason to be good, and it was good. Dylan O'Brien was incredible in this film. I had so much fun watching this film. The producer of the film, Sean Levy, is also a producer on Stranger Things, so of course this film about monsters will be exciting. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. I like the message this film's trying to say about black women and their hair, and I wish this message was executed a lot better. But I wish this was a comedy horror film instead of a B-movie horror flick. I mean, you got Lena Waithe and James Farrell in front of you, and you decide to make this a serious horror flick. Other than that, the film is fine. I'm giving this film a 6 out of 10. Remember the name, Rada Black. She was incredible as the main character, director, producer, and writer of this film. While there's some scenes that feel unoriginal and it seems like Spike Lee literally took over the project, I really did enjoy the storyline and the message this film is trying to say about, black screenwriters in Broadway and in Hollywood. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. I'm running out of time, so here is a quick lightning round. While it's not as funny as the first one, it's still very funny, and I'm shocked that Sacha Baron Cohen and Maria Bakalova pulled this off during a pandemic. I'm giving this film a 7.5 out of 10. Meek Mill's acting chops surprised me, and he should be involved in more films. And for the most part, this film is very interesting and it's well made, but it drags on for a tiny bit. I'm giving this film a 7.5 out of 10. While this film is clearly a political hit piece, the arguments are effective, the interviews are very interesting, and I wish this was a mini-series instead of a film. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. This is such a creative documentary. It's funny, sad, and it's heartwarming, and I highly recommend this documentary. I'm giving this film a 9 out of 10. This film was, okay. Netflix needs to stop giving MCG films to produce. The only good films he produced were The Duff and the first Babysitter film. Netflix, please stop him. I'm giving this film a 3 out of 10. It's a fine kids film with impressive CGI and impressive voice acting. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. Outside of the Transformers films, this is the longest unofficial car commercial I've ever seen, and the film is okay. I'm giving this film a 6 out of 10. Boom! So, these are all the films I watched October 2020. There's some films I missed, of course. I'll try to get to them later on November, December. But, yeah, there's some good movies coming out November 2020, so I'm excited for that. Anyway, I'll see you everyone later. Bye, everyone.